Hey there, guys. So, yesterday I put out a prompt asking people to send me any TTRPG questions or prompts or issues that they're having with their games, and I got one pretty interesting in my email today. So, the person sent me, I'm going to be editing this for safety, hiding names, all that fun stuff, but essentially it says, I am struggling to get my player facing notes started. I still remember session one decently enough, but what's giving me writer's block is that the amount of info one player has given me to work with is quite limited, and I'm worried about having to make too much liberty with his character's backstory to write a more coherent opening paragraph. I'm planning to offer to host a game soon, but I would like to finish the session one recap, player facing notes, before continuing. Now, this is actually a really important thing because, as we all know, nobody wants to have their character made for them unless they specifically ask for it. But in the case of not having enough information from a player, I highly recommend reaching out them directly and just being like, hey, you didn't give me a lot to work with. Are you trying to leave me room to work with? Because that's actually a thing that a lot of players try to do nowadays, is leave GMs space to work with to make characters and their decisions and give them some jumping off points, either because they've already written enough characters that they don't care anymore, or they're too nervous to make a decision and they trust you to do so. So my recommendation on that point would be to reach out with them, check in, see if they want you to make a decision for them, and jump off on that. Now, if they don't want you to jump off for them, it's honestly just fine to really focus in on other characters and let them warm up and make some character decisions that you can add things into later. Essentially, leave them space to discover their character as they go along. Focus in on the other people. Don't make them the main character, obviously, but if you have one person that's kind of wanting to be out of the spotlight and two other people that want to be in the spotlight, while you should be diverting the spotlight to them, focus in on the people that want the attention, is what I'm going to recommend there. Honestly, if you're trying to get a game started soon, it's better to be a little under-prepared than super over-prepared, in my opinion. So do the best you can, have the notes that you can get, be prepared to improv to your comfort level, and just have a fun time. A lot of people, when they're making a game, try to focus in too much on making the perfect experience, when honestly, perfect gets in the way of good. So just have a good time, leave them space to figure out their characters, give them the best opportunities you can, and don't forget that notes can always be augmented later, retconned, adapted, changed. Obviously, that some of these are things that I wouldn't do myself, but that's just because that's my personal comfort level. But hopefully, this advice is helpful to you guys, helpful to the person that asked this question. And I think I got another one as well that I'm going to be doing a video for soon. So if you can, follow here, follow me on Blue Sky, share this. If you have questions, don't forget you can send it to me via my email or even via Discord. But until then, talk to y'all later. Bye.